In this video, I will show you how to create an awesome viral YouTube video thumbnail using AI without any design experience. The tool that I'll be using in this video is called pixels.com. You can find a link to the free trial in the description. Once you have signed up, you will see a view like this. So it's very similar to ChatGPT, but this is specialized in creating AI video thumbnails. So for instance, I have typed in a man swimming underwater, looking terrified at the camera while a shark looms menacingly in the background. And now I can click generate. Then it will take like 15 to 20 seconds to create the image. And here is the result. And if you're not happy with it, for instance, this looks pretty decent, but I would like to create another similar one, you can just click redo. That looks amazing. And by the way, you can also edit these existing photos. So for instance, if you like this, but you want to change some things around, you can click on this edit button. Then just describe the change you want to make. So for instance, here we could add some more sharks into the background. And please be careful not to overwhelm the AI. So give it some simple instructions, perhaps one at a time, because if you try to describe everything in one go, it will just get confused, at least on my experience. Oh yeah, so there you have it. We have a similar image, but now there are more sharks looming at the background. Now this is pretty cool already, but this is nothing too special. So you can do similar stuff with ChatGPT or with Deep AI or other free AI tools basically. But the way that Pixels stands out among all these other AI creators is that you can also add text, and you can do a face swap, and you can also do a recreated thumbnail. So you can take inspiration directly from a video and create a similar thumbnail. And now let's explore those features. So here at the bottom of the screen, also you can actually start a new chat if you want to, but here you can click on this recreate button, and here you can drag or drop a link to a video where you have a thumbnail that you like, or you can also upload an image of a thumbnail. So for instance, here is a really good looking YouTube video thumbnail that I just discovered on YouTube by searching for how to make money online. And if you want to create a similar thumbnail, all you need to do is drag and drop this image into the view. So here we go. I uploaded the image, then check the inspiration weight. So if you have a low weight, it is basically going to take just a loose approximation of the original thumbnail, and it is going to create something that is somewhat similar. Then if you choose this medium, it is going to follow the original thumbnail by quite a bit, but it's still using some own creativity. And then if you choose the high inspiration weight, you're going to get pretty much an exact same thumbnail. So I recommend keeping this at medium because you don't want to plagiarize, you don't want to steal ideas from somebody else, and you don't want to make things look exactly what your competitors have done, because this will also dilute the chances of your video going viral, because there has always or already been a video like this with a thumbnail like this. So it's not only unethical, but it's also not going to work. So let's just use this medium option, and then also let's change things in this thumbnail. So for instance, if you look at here, you can see that it is a bit of an older guy than what I am, and also the number in the background is $100 a day. So now I have told the AI that make the guy about 30 years old with brown hair so that it represents me better, and then also add a $500 per day in the background. So it said originally $100, so I want to say $500. And now let's click generate. And there we go. In fact, it didn't change the text, so I should have probably done that separately. But now the guy is more like me. Well, it doesn't look like me definitely, but is about my age. And also one thing I recommend doing is that just add one instruction at a time. So for instance, one thing I don't like about this original thumbnail is that there is this helmet in the background. So we can say that remove the helmet. As you can see, now the helmet is gone, but now there is a problem. So there are two pieces of text here. So there's $100 per day and $50 per day, which is something I don't like. So let's say remove the text. Now this is starting to look better. So you can step by step improve these images. So you can tell to remove objects, add objects. Then let's actually change the color of the shirt. And as you can see, we're doing this step by step. So we're giving the AI simple instructions on every rendition of this thumbnail to add or to remove stuff. And for instance, now we can add the text back. And there we have it. And also, sometimes the AI is not that accurate, so it might not add very good text even if you ask it to, or it might add multiple pieces of text. So as we saw before, there was this text where it said $100 per day, and then in the same image there was also $50 per day, which is a bit confusing. And if that's the case, and for instance if you see that okay, this step didn't produce that good of an image, what you can do is you can click on download, then you can go to Canva, so you can open up the Canva YouTube thumbnail editor, and then you can drag and drop the image here. Then just resize it to make it fit. Then you can copy the image and paste it again. So now we have two images. Then you can remove the background of this one. And now this separates the guy from the background. Then you can click on text. You can, for instance, click add heading. Then you can type in something, for example, $500 per day. You can resize the text. Let's make it 125. Let's actually make it even bigger. Then let's change the color. For instance, we can go white. Then you can click on effects and, for instance, add this lift effect. Then you can click on position and layers, and then drag and drop this text behind the guy and before this actual background. And now we also have this text over here. Obviously it doesn't look that great, so you need to add some colors to it. For instance, you can make it yellow, or you can use an even more vibrant color, and you can also choose these different text styles from this library in Canva. So you can also use this traditional method, that is by editing with Canva, if you're not happy with what you see. Another problem with these images is that these do not look like me. So these are close to me in age, but the problem is that the face isn't nearly looking like me. So to fix this, we can click on one of these images, for instance this one. We can click on face swap, then you can drag and drop an image of yourself here. So for instance, I will be using this one. Then I'll click generate, and now it will generate this image that you see here with my face merged nicely into it. And there we have it. I mean, isn't that incredible? So if you look at the first version of this thumbnail, this guy doesn't look quite like me at all, but here it clearly has these facial features that I have. Obviously, it is not a perfect match, but as I said, you can tweak these step by step. So for instance, you can describe your hair more accurately, your body type more accurately. So for instance, this guy is a bit slimmer than I am in the real life. The cool part is that you can do this without having any technical knowledge or design skills. So you can just literally tell what you want to see in these images, and the AI will produce these results. And this facial merging feature is really good. This will make it look like you as well. So, I mean, this is probably going to get even crazier in the next couple of years. And also there are problems because once everybody starts to use one of these, then a thumbnail like this is something that is a basic thumbnail that anyone can create, so it will dilute the impact of this as well. But for now, there are not many people using this yet, so this is going to be pretty cool because you will for sure gain a visual and perhaps even a CTR advantage on your YouTube channel once you start using these AI generated thumbnails. And you will also save time and money because you don't have to design this by yourself, and you don't have to hire a professional designer to do this for like $200. I really recommend trying it out. Make sure to check the link in the description because you will find a free trial. And also, if you want to use these thumbnails, if you want to pay for the product, if it's so good, then you can apply the code that I have in this description, which will give you 50% off.